Who am I? I am a pro. I breathe pro, I live pro, even my heart beats pro. I am obsessed. Precision nestled in my every skilled gesture. A relentless search for perfection. I push the boundaries of science for you. Follow me into the augmented world of hair tech, where unexplored territories meet artificial intelligence, where I engineer solutions with actives yet to be mastered. Here I search, I find, I test, I learn until I succeed. I am the mirror of your fantasies. I see you beyond beauty. I hear you, I push you, I elevate you. I solve the impossible for you. Every time we meet is a new beginning. Let me reveal your future self. Welcome to the world of L'Oréal Professionnel.
Good afternoon and welcome to the live bootcamp by L'Oréal Professionnel. Are your client asking about a safe hair color? Is your client talking about a vegan hair color now? If yes, then today we are going to discover our all new iNOA, which is going to help you answer all these questions for your client. Are you all excited? If yes, please share us a thumbs up in the chat box below. Thank you for joining us. I am Santosh Raghunath, Education Manager for L'Oréal Professionnel. Today, I and my team are here to discover the all-new iNOA. Not only that, but also the most awaited awards, and that is Indian Hairdressing Awards. Yes, Indian Hairdressing Awards is back and with a bang. We are going to present you what is new with this IHA as well. So keep tuned. Yeah. So to begin with, we would like to start present you about iNOA. So to present about iNOA, I would like to call upon stage Purushottam. Purushottam, please.
Thank you, Santosh, for that wonderful introduction. Hi everyone, this is Purushottam here, Senior Technical Educator, L'Oréal Professionnel. So I'm here today to present about the all-new iNOA. So if we look at the Indian market is dominated by non-ammonia hair color. 90% of Indian consumers are looking for non-ammonia hair color. So that is where our iNOA color comes into picture. So now, if you see the latest data from Google, whenever the client thinks about their hair color, there is a rise of safety concerns. So for example, the client thinks whatever the chemicals present in hair color, will it damage my hair? Or they are looking for safe colors like vegan hair colors. So this percentage of raise in safety concerns is increasing year on year, like plus 23% in terms of safety concerns and plus 15% raise in terms of safer alternative products. So our iNOA hair color is the pioneer from the time it is launched. It was launched in the year 2009, and from then it is shaping the non-ammonia hair color market, and 96% of the consumers who have used iNOA hair color for their hair color are satisfied with our iNOA hair color. And now after 13 years, still absolutely iNOA hair color is unrivaled, and thanks to its oil delivery system. Now if we look at the iNOA, it's the most professional and luxurious hair color experience which we give to our clients, and which is powered by oil. Now it is personalized with a technology. Now we are going to add a technology to this iNOA hair color, right? So now if we look at the iNOA hair color, whatever we used to get as a result in terms of level 3 levels of lightening, the mixing ratio and 100% gray coverage, everything remains same. Now it's 60% oil is present in our iNOA hair color, and because of the update of iNOA. Now you will see the texture of the cream is much more easier to apply on the hair, easier to emulsify, easier to mix. Okay. So everything remains the same except for the texture. You will see the texture is much more easier to mix and apply. Now let us take a look at the intro video of new iNOA hair color.
Rendezvous with future you. New iNOA, the luxurious in-salon color experience. Now with professional diagnosis and virtual try-on. For tailor-made color designed by your hairdresser. iNOA, powered by oil, a vegan, no ammonia formula with optimal scalp comfort. High impact color, 48% more shine, 100% coverage. New iNOA, only in your L'Oreal Professional Salon.
So that was the wonderful introduction about iNOA. Now let us take a quick look at the technology behind this iNOA hair color, which is oil delivery system. So now when we mix iNOA hair color with iNOA developer, so before we mix, inside the color tube we have two different phases, oil phase and water phase. Inside the water phase we have our MEA and the color pigments. So these two ingredients are present in the water. Along with that we have oil inside the color tube. Now to bring this oil particles together, we have another agent which is called as bicaptive agent, which holds together all these oil molecules together, and thereby it stabilizes the two phases, oil phase and water phase together. So now once you mix iNOA hair color tube along with the developer, iNOA developer, now ODS technology works together. Now once you apply the color on top of the hair, on top of the cuticle layer, now you can see in the picture on your screen, our cuticle layer has got a lipid shield, which is lipid layer is also a natural oil present on the cuticle layer. So on top of that natural oil layer, we have this iNOA color applied. Now as the development time progresses, oil molecules get separated from the water and they go on form as a layer on top of the water layer or water phase. Now this oil, to stay on top of the water phase, it puts immense amount of pressure on top of water, and now the water is trying to escape because of the pressure created by the oil. Now when it wants to escape, on top of the cuticle layer there is a natural oil barrier which is not allowing the water to escape. So now there is an immense amount of pressure created inside the water. Now MEA comes into the picture. It will gently open the cuticles, breaking through the natural oil barrier, and as soon as the natural cuticles are opened, the water with full force rushes into the cortex, and along with the water all our color pigments and MEA will be pushed into the cortex, and thereby we achieve a vibrant looking iNOA hair color results. And this is the beauty of ODS technology. This is how the ODS technology works, to put all the color pigments into the cortex layer without any effort, and all the benefit what we get from the oil. So ODS as a technology acts as one in the final mixture when we mix the color tube and the developer. So 60% of oil is present in our color tube of iNOA. Now the new upgraded product, as I mentioned earlier, is easier to apply, it's easier to mix, easier to emulsify, because the texture is slightly more thinner and more velvety to apply. Now adding to this, we are coming up with iNOA Hair ID, which is a hair technology for diagnosis. So now let us take a look at what is this iNOA Hair ID. So with iNOA, with new iNOA SMH Pro, earlier we had this as a SMH Pro, now it becomes My Hair ID. So through this My Hair ID application, you can do three things: consult for the fashion coverage for your client before you want to suggest any fashion color through this app. You can use this app for the consultation process, and you can choose multiple color recipes which are there inside this app, and you can also make your clients try the color or the look which you have selected inside this app, so that they can see for themselves how the color is going to look on their hair before even they try the color. Now this is how the interface looks like once you open the app. This app is categorized into 4 departments. First is inspiration. So in this inspiration part, you will see the different hair colors and different looks updated, through which you can take inspiration for yourself, and you can show these pictures to the clients, so that they can like any of the pictures among these pictures. And you also have all the shade cards, all the shades which are present in L'Oreal Professional. And next is your diagnosis. So in the diagnosis part, you will see a few simple questions which will be asked to you, so that once you answer these questions, the app will help you to suggest the colors for your global color application. And the third part is, whatever the color you have decided for your client, the client can now visually try on, digitally try on that look on their hair virtually. So the client can actually see whatever the color you have suggested, whether that color is suiting her hair according to her skin tone, whether she is liking it or not liking it. You can give this opportunity to the client, and you also have the opportunity to change the color inside the app. You can change the color on the roots, and you can change the color on the length as well. So all the possibilities are there in this virtual try on part. And the last part is formula recommendation. So the app itself will recommend you the few color shades according to the diagnosis results, and you can take those shades as it is, or you can customize according to your objective with the final result for your client. So this is a wonderful technology which is added along with the new iNOA hair color. Now you all can go to your Play Stores or iStores and download this app, My Hair ID, using this QR code present on your screen. All right. So I hope you all will download this app and use this app for your consultations in the salon. And most of very important, it's a free app. You don't need to pay a single penny for this app, and it is created with artificial intelligence with the most advanced technology present. Great. So I hope you all will enjoy using this app. And now, without any further ado, I would like to call our senior educator Prashuna onto the stage to demonstrate iNOA hair color on the dummy head for all of you. Great. Thank you so much.
So you have seen a great insights of iNOA. I hope you liked it. So now I am Prashuna. I am here to demonstrate a balayage technique to you on the dummy head. So let's see a quick technique on a dummy, how it's going to, yeah, thank you. So for this technique, I have taken the dummy hair into 4 sections. There's a very quick technique I am going to show you. So it's a quick balayage technique. Here I am placement by taking a diagonal backward section in the back. I hope you all can see the section. So here I am going to take a thin slice section. So with this thin slice, I am going to place asymmetrical balayage, where I am taking a high point towards the face, and then slowly I am coming down. So as you can see here, One side is a high point where it's towards the face. I am slowly coming with my brush. We need to see a soft blending. We always need to remember whenever we are doing a balayage, what we see we get that. If we are not placing the pre-lightener properly, we are going to end up seeing the patchy results. So, the blending is very, very important when we are doing a balayage technique. So, after completing half the hair, I will be placing a foil here. Here I am not going to overlap with the product, I am going very gentle on the surface of the hair. As I come down, I will take more product, but I will not penetrate 100% the product. I am working only on the soft surface layer of the section. As I come down, so this is my section. So, I will place this, then as I come up, I will take one more diagonal backward section here. Remember, we will not place for the top, we have to leave some hair. So, here in this part, we can place one more section also, but to show you very quickly, I am placing only 2 placements in the back. Again, as I show you, here starting, we are going with the high point towards the face. Slowly we are coming, gradually we are decreasing the height. So, remember, the more vertical you are asymmetrical, the more smoother transition you will see. This part should be more vertical. If it is very asymmetrical, means you can do only here, only in the middle, or high to low. So, I am doing very high because I want very subtle smooth transition on the hair. So, as you see, I am not giving any pressure, I am doing here a very smooth application on the surface of the section, but proper blending, because if the product is looking very clumsy, the result also going to be very patchy. So, we are not going to apply or overlap, we are not slapping the product, we are painting the hair section here very gently. Okay, I am not overlapping anything, I am doing a very, very soft application here. So, once in this whole section, we can also go with one more placement, but now I am going to show you front. So, when it comes to the front part, we always either follow a forward diagonal forward or diagonal backward, but I am going to show you a multi-dimension one where you can see the zigzag and section patterns. First, I am going to take the diagonal section here, sorry, not so high. As you all can see, sometimes what happens, clients will not have so much thickness. The recession line is so thin, so we need to take this hair according to the client's hair. So, I am taking here one section. As I said, I am going a high asymmetrical balayage where I am placing more vertical. So, here my high point will be there towards the face. Remember, if your client's forehead is more broader, you have to avoid this first section. If your client's forehead is very narrow, you can paint this point also, but leave that baby hair. So, I am going very gentle, like painting, I am not giving any pressure, it is a very smooth application and you don't need to give any pressure with the product. And it is very quick also, you do not take much time because you are not over applying the product, you are just applying on a smooth side of the hair. It is a surface painting, I can say, because I am not overlapping the product in the tips also. When I take this section in the front part, I am leaving it. Then here comes, in this diagonal section, take the center point. From here you take a perpendicular section, sorry, okay. So here this section, only the top surface I am going to take. Again I am doing a very gentle painting. Here I am doing a high point here, opposite way, because this is away from the face. As you can see, as I told you, asymmetrical balayage, the more vertical placement, the more smooth the transition you will see. If asymmetrical means only here asymmetrical, if you create, that going to be like a slice section. You have to see a clear vertical transition. Now here from this point in this section, again I will keep one center point and I will take opposite, like perpendicularly I will take one more section. So it goes to the hairline part, sorry, center partition. So here again I am going to place one diagonal section, I am taking one diagonal. I will start smoother painting. Here I am coming closer to the partition because this can fall into the fringe also. Again this section can be customizable, depend upon the hair texture and hair fall, hair cut also, because color always complement the cut. So we need to be very gentle with the product application, we cannot overlap the product, you should feel it like a painting the hair, very gentle on the surface. I am not doing any extra over application on the surface of the section. So I will take this section, okay. So I am just applying very gentle. Why I am applying like this, I will show you what is the result I have achieved by doing this technique also. So after my third placement, then I am left with only one section here. In this what I am going to do is, from this diagonal section again I am going to take a center perpendicular section. So I will be left with this section. I am not going to paint this. Here I am going to take one more diagonal placement. It all depends. Again in this also we can take one more perpendicular, depend upon the haircut. So here my high point will start. Remember, again I am telling, whenever you are trying asymmetrical balayage, it has to be more smoother, no line should be seen, it has to come gradually down. The more high you keep, the more smooth you will see the transition. I am just doing my surface painting here. I am just doing a painting, guys, it is not about the product overlapping and highlighting. So this is how we will complete front with 4 sections. It is a multi-dimensional placement. I am still left with this. Either I can leave it like this so that your highlight will be here and there, or I can take one more section and do it again. So for now I am not placing, but you can do it customization as per your client. So for now I am leaving it like this. So this technique I will be, I have done the same technique on one of my moves as well. So why I have chosen this technique only is because I am looking for settled bronze copperish tones. So for that we have to keep that in mind, that saying orange is the undercoat. So I do not want to pre-lighten and get more vibrant results, I want very subtle tone to be seen. So for that I have choose this technique. If you see the technique also, I am not slapping the product on the section, I am just painting on the surface. So now with this I would like to invite Preksha on stage. So I have done the same technique on Preksha. Preksha have the this technique on her hair. So please come Preksha. So you can see Preksha's hair also here. So where I have done the same technique, it's very subtle. So first I have done global with iNOA 6.34 and then I have pre-lightened the hair with multi-technique 9, and after doing a pre-lightening I haven't lifted undercoat till very yellow because I want to keep that bronze look in the hair. So I have lifted only till 7 level undercoat where yellow orange is there. In that we have placed 6.35 DR light with clear. Okay. So I toned down with the DR light 6.35 and clear also added in that. So after that, here is the results. You can see very subtle copperish, brown copperish results. So this is the front look. Preksha, can you turn? Full turn. Yes. So you can see the hair in the back also. So the results. Okay. Preksha, can you turn front? Yeah. So here is the results. Thank you, Preksha. Okay. With this, I hope you like the technique, and now with this I am signing off. I would like to invite Aishwarya to demonstrate the second technique for you. Please, Aishwarya, please come on stage. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining with us for this live YouTube. And also thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to continuously giving you lot of upgradation in the training and also on the product. I'm Aishwarya, technical educator for L'Oreal Professional, and I'm here with you all to show you all again a new technique with iNOA. So here I'm going to show you all a very classic technique with reds. Okay. So for that I would quickly like to have my dolly on stage and the products, please. Yeah. So before explaining about the technique, let me tell you what all the products I have used here. So before we start our any coloration service, the first procedure what we follow is definitely our Metal DX. So what I am going to do, first I have already separated the very simple classic 4 section. You can just see divided and separated with the clips. Then I have already sprayed Metal DX here, but still I would like to show one section for all of you how we spray the Metal DX. So please remember, always we spray Metal DX from the ends, and also you need to have some distance. See, like this is how we spray Metal DX, and we will quickly emulsify. The same way we will do for the entire hair. Okay, let's start with our demonstration. So when it comes to products, what are the products that we have used here for the color? So for her, what I have done here, first I am going to do highlights, the placements with magenta rouge from Magic Contrast family. So with the developer 30 volume. So I hope you all know the mixing ratio, which is 1:1.5. So for one full tube 75 ml of 30 volume developer I have mixed. With that I am going to start my placement. So let me quickly show you all the technique. A very classic simple technique, yet going to give a very beautiful enhanced red. How we are going to show the difference from global and make the red more enhancing, that is where the new thing what we are going to understand here. So what I am going to do, just taking a diagonal backward section. So once the section is done, I am clipping the rest of the hair. So here I have just taken a diagonal backward. Okay? Yeah. So now what I am going to do, first section I am going to take a thin slice here, not very thin, not very thick as well. According to the dense of your hair, you will decide the thickness of your section. Each and every section should go in the same way. So this is going to be our first section. Okay. So, here what I am going to do, I am just going to backcomb nicely, but not so aggressive. The backcomb should be very gentle. At the same time, whatever the flyaways I see on this hair, I am just pushing it close to the root and having a very medium and a neat surface here. So, first what I am going to do, I am just going to start my first section with Magenta Rouge from Maggi Contrast family. I am taking the product, I am starting my application. So, very gentle, soft application on the hair. So, always we start from the middle of the hair and going close to the roots. So, there are so many clients who like to have red color, not only the young girls, even women who wants to constantly carry a red hair. So, you can easily make them carry this kind of red color looks with the highlights or the balayage, whatever you do. Don't always go with global or very simple looks. Give them just a little transformation with whatever the color which they like to carry in their daily life. See, I am just blending it with the color, a very simple blending which is going asymmetrical. Okay. But asymmetrical, I am not giving lot of negative space here. What is the meaning of negative space? When we do not want too much of lightening in that particular area, we do not place any product, we will not apply any product. So, here the blending is going to be very soft even on the negative space. A very mild connection I am creating from the root on the entire hair. Then coming down, you can put more product. According to the hair, more as in not too much, according to the thickness of the hair, just applying the product. Same way with minimum product, I am blending in the bottom of the hair as well. So, this helps creating more even color, front also back side of the hair. Because few section we will leave here and we are also going to do global color over there. So, this helps to get more blending with global color. So, that is our first section. I am going to close with foil. So, after placing the foil, I am adding little more product wherever I see product is required little more. Blending nicely on the ends, and I am not keeping my brush in the horizontal position. To get even blending on the hair, always keep your brush position as vertical and blend it, so that you will not see any demarcation line in the middle or close to the root. So, once the color application is done, we are going to close with another foil. So, that is how the first section is completed, closing the sides, locking it properly so that the air does not enter inside. Okay. Now, the next section. The second section is going to be, I am going to leave a medium level thickness here, and then I am going to take the other section. Here what I am going to do, not going to follow the same technique. Here I am going to take weaving, but my section is diagonal backward. Okay. But what I am going to do here is not slice, here it is going to be weave. The weave has to be really fine, not thick or chunky one, it has to be very fine, which can be easily blending with the global and also your previous slice section. After taking the weave, I am going to backcomb it. Yep, done. So, now what I am going to do, placing a foil, and I will blend this again with the same magenta rouge color. So, to create more softness in the hair color, I am following this technique. Yes, red is going to be bright, attractive, but it should not be more wider with the section. So, it has to look very soft and blending with the color what you do on the entire head. It should not create too much contrast. So, that is the reason we are following this kind of technique. So, even our clients, they like to carry a hair color which is very simple to carry, easy to style, and also it looks natural and subtle. So, that is the reason we are not making it more chunkier. The same way I am blending here. So, since we have taken a weave, here I am not following any pattern of painting. If you want to close this foil, you can do that by using just single foil, or if you want to use one more foil also, you can close it. So, never tap or give pressure on the section, just closing the sides gently, done with the weave section. Okay. Now, the other section is going to be, I will leave this, then again a diagonal backward, and this is going to be back combed with the slice section. So, you can quickly do this section, you do not need to take lot of time to create this technique. So, having a medium section and back combing it. So, back combing you can do one close to the root, and the second time from the mid of the hair, and the third from where you hold, where I am holding my section, from there you can just do. Make sure you are not pushing all the hair towards the root, then you will hardly have pieces here to paint. So, now I am going to do the same what I have done in the first section, which is asymmetrical painting with magenta rouge color. Make sure your product is mixed well, you should not see any clumps in the color, so that it creates a patch in the hair color. So, nicely blend it while you are mixing the product also on the hair. Ensure there are no hair left in the section without product. Nicely blending it and doing the same back side. We should not overload the product back because we have already placed, and this is not that thick section as well. So, a minimum product in the back side and blending it well, and going to close with foil. Add little more product. So, since it is slice and creating asymmetrical, I am using another foil also. Do not fold this foil because you have created a pattern here. If you just fold like how you are doing in the weave, that will become blended with, you will not see that pattern after the wash. So, ensure you are closing with one more foil, and now I am on the top section which is going to be weave again. So, here I am leaving a medium thickness here and also on the top. So, on top we are not going to do anything, this is for the blending on the hair. Here I am going to do the weaving. Fine weave, ensure you are taking the weave which is even and also fine. Leaving the hair and back combing. 1, 2, 3. I am taking one foil, just going to apply the product and closing it. So, whenever you do this highlighting, ensure you will start your application from the mid. What we do? We take the product, we directly go to the roots and we start. That is where you can see the very nice straight line which creates the demarcation line. So, ensure you will always start from the midst, put nice product, sufficient product for the hair, blend it well, put enough product here, blend it well. Then when we go close to the root, what we do? We take little product with the position, keeping your brush vertical, just blend it, so that you see very soft connection for the highlights from the roots which connects to the length. See, I am keeping it very less and soft blending, not slapping the product here. After this, just closing this. Okay, done. Back side is over. The same to be followed in the other side. Now front, let me quickly show you what I have done. So here the first section close to the earth, what you do, according to the natural fall you take the section. So I am not taking a proper horizontal or proper vertical, just randomly doing a zigzag here according to the natural fall of the hair. So this is again going to be slice with, I am leaving a fine hair, here I will do the global color and here going to do the slice with backcombing. Same asymmetrical you can follow here. So after completing the demonstration, when I present the final look to you all, you can understand why we are following this technique. So the transformation, like the final result will give you a lot of difference from the root, the blending you will see, because here we are going to use the global color as well, right. So the blending is going to make a lot of difference along with the global color. So I am closing this section with foil. Same, so that it can connect with your previous, backside sections as well. I am not following anything different, the same pattern only, which is asymmetrical, and closing with another foil. So next what we are going to do, we will leave bit thicker section here for the global color, and the next is going to be weaving with the fine sections. Here my weaving is going to be like a baby lights. I am just showing you all how this weaving is going to be. See, it is very thin, okay, and also on top of this I am doing a backcombing and foil product, then you can close. Blending to the roots, keeping the breast position vertical, a soft blending and closing this foil. Okay. So this is what you are going to follow for the rest of the hair, the other side as well. So here again one more slice you can add, and if you see more thickness there on the hair, you can add one more weaving also according to your client's hair thickness. Okay. So now We have a remaining hair here. So, what I want to do here is we are going to use iNOA 4.56 with 20 volume. So, that will go for the global color on the remaining hair. So, after the application 35 minutes we will wait and we will wash with our Metal DX shampoo. Okay. So, the final look of this hair color I would like to show you all. For that, can I have Sonu on stage please? So, first Sonu, whatever the technique I have just demonstrated for you all on the dummy head, I have done the same thing here by using the magenta rouge with 30 volume. So, first I have done the placement, you can see a very nice red you can see here, and then remaining hair with 4.56 and 20 volume of iNOA developer I have done the global. So, here I kept the global color bit darker. As I already mentioned, I told you you are going to see a difference because I kept the top darker color 4.56 and with the magenta rouge and 30 volume is enhancing the red color here. Okay. So, please try this look which can be done very quickly in the salon for the red lovers especially. Try it and take a picture, put it in your Instagram and tag us. Okay. Thank you so much Sonu. Okay, great. So, now here we are to take you all through such a biggest news which is IHA. So, to take you all through IHA and other details, I would like to welcome Santosh on stage please.
Thank you, Aishwarya. So, guys, it's time for the most awaited awards, IHA, that's Indian Hairdressing Awards. I am sure all of you have been waiting for this season, and this time IHA after COVID is coming back with a bang. Believe me, this is going to be its newest and a complete different avatar. All right. So, before we begin, I would like to see how many of you are excited about IHA. So, for that, I would request all of you to share a thumbs up on the chat box. Yeah? Please share as many as possible, share hearts, share thumbs up. So, we will come to know how many of you are really excited. This time, we have something more, something big for you in this IHA. So, before I begin to present you or talk more about 2023 IHA, I would want to take you through a small glimpse about why and what is IHA for all of us. Of course, L'Oreal is a brand which is born because of hairdressers. Okay, the expectation from hairdresser is what is the food for thought, because so sorry guys, there was a technical glitch, power short. So, okay. So, talking about IHA, as I was talking about, L'Oreal is a brand started because of hairdressers, because of you professionals. So, how can we forget that? So, we have always ensured that we create platform, we always ensure that we keep our hairdressers, you professionals in forefront of our business. And IHA is one such platform that we had created to recognize the best artists in the country. Okay? So, talking about IHA, IHA was born as L'Oreal Color Trophy in 1954, and this was brought into India in 2005, and that's when our journey of recognizing and awarding the best talent in the country began. So, in the year 2014, we gave a new face for this L'Oreal Color Trophy and called it as IHA, which is Indian Hairdressing Awards. Here, we don't only recognize the creative award, creativity, but also the best business as well. We also introduce the business awards. So taking it further, taking it higher, in the year 2019, we took our final winner to the global platform as well. And here we had our Indian Color Trophy winner as the runner-up in the global cut and color trophy platform. That is not all. In 2022, when COVID was going on its way, we didn't want to stop. We wanted to ensure that we still continue searching for the best talents in the world, in the country, and recognizing them. And that's how we came up for the first time ever in the digital platform, which was a combination of online and offline world. Here, we ensured that we continue with the competition and also recognize the best talent and showcase his talent to the whole world through the online platform. So this season, we are not stopping. We are taking it much more bigger, much better. So IHA, this 2023 is coming in its all new avatar. So let's see what is there in this IHA 2023 for all our hairdressers. So here are the three big changes that we are going to see in IHA 2023. The first one is the new identity that the IHA is going to get. There is a bigger challenge and a grand set format. Believe me, a grand set format wherein the hairdresser is not only going to be known in just the salon industry or the hairdressing industry, but the whole country is going to know know about the artistry that the hairdresser holds in his hands. Okay, so to begin with, let's see what is the new identity of this IHA. So Indian Hairdressing Awards is getting its new logo. So that's the new logo that you see on the screen. So it is also coming up with a bigger challenge. If you all remember, there was different categories available in until previous IHA. So in this IHA, we are making it bigger, but not many platforms, but having only one category to choose, and that is metamorphosis. So this is the only challenge of 2023, but a bigger challenge. Here, we are seeing the real artistic and creative transformation that can fuse the offline and online world, which can push your boundaries to create a look which meets the offline and online world. So what is that I need to do in Metamorphosis Challenge as a hairdresser? First of all, I need to unleash my creativity. And there is only one brief for all of us. For the first time ever, L'Oreal is bringing IHA with a no charge. It is open to all hairdressers and there is absolutely no entry fees. All this while, entries had a charge for it, but this time, for the first time ever, we are ensuring that there is no charges for the entries. That means you are open to put as many entries as possible. You can create as many creative looks as possible and post it on our website, which will be open by the first week of September. Yeah? So what is that I need to look out in this metamorphosis? First of all, I need to ensure that I mandatorily create a creative hair color, an innovative and avant-garde haircut and style which goes with the hair color. I need to ensure that the model carries a white or black top when I'm taking a before and after picture. A very subtle makeup which just complements the hair color and haircut, but that does not overpower the hair. And you need to shoot a before and after picture of the transformation and then share these pictures to us on our website with some details that we are going to ask on the website. So you can see how is the picture to be taken. You just have to click a front profile picture with a white background, compulsorily the model has to wear either a white or a black top and a plain top with no blings or prints over it. You will just take a close-up front profile picture as you see on the screen and then post these front profile picture on our website with the details going to be requested on the page. As I told you, this website will be open for all of you by first week of September. So here is a small mood board for you to understand what sort of a transformation we are looking at. In terms of cut and style, this is the mood board that we are presenting to you. This is the sort of transformations that we are looking at. Remember, there cannot be any artificial hair added to your look. It should be the real hair and it should be only worked on a model's hair only. All right? So this is a transformation that we are looking at on cut and style. So let's see what sort of a transformation we are talking about in terms of color. So here is the transformation that we are talking about in terms of coloration. So this is the sort of transformation that we want to see from before to after. Okay? So this, in simple, if I have to say, the color and the technique that you're using should be something which is approachable for the consumers. Your end clients should be wanting to carry that look, yet it should be an editorial transformation as well. All right? So what is the journey like for the hairdresser in this IHA 2023? So first of all, it's going to be 3 different levels that the hairdresser is going to go through. The first one is the metamorphosis challenge, where you are going to create your transformation of before and after and post that picture or upload that picture on our website, which is going to be open on the first week of September. Once you have done that, the second level goes through, and that is from here our jury panel will be selecting the best looks, and those best selected regional finalists will come and compete for the technical evaluation round, which is your second round. So here, what is the biggest breather that the hairdresser would get is now you don't need to hold back the same model and come with the same model for creating your look. So once your metamorphosis challenge is completed, you can let go your model. During the regional round, during your technical skill evaluation round, here we will be providing you a model where you need to do a complete consultation and then create your one more metamorphosis transformation on the model. So once this is completed, the regional winners are going to come and compete in the final grand finale, and that is the IHA premiere. So first, metamorphosis challenge. Can I see the presentation, please? Thank you so much. So this is what we need to look at. So first, in the metamorphosis transformation, you are going to click a before picture of your model. Then you're going to create your transformation. You're going to create your masterpiece on the model, and then click the after picture. Remember, it should be the front profile, a close-up picture, and most importantly, the dress that the model is wearing should be either a plain white or a plain black with a white background. Most importantly, talking about the makeup, as you see the demo picture on the screen, the makeup should be completely subtle and just complementing the hair transformation, but not overpowering your hair, right? So once you have done that, you're going to upload this picture on the website, which is given on the screen. However, we will be sharing this website link in the first week of September for you guys to be more specific on. So then you need to ensure that the before picture and the after picture can be maximum up to 1 MB size only. The file size of each picture can be maximum up to 1 MB only. All right. So once you have posted your picture, our jury panel is going to select the best look created across the region, and then those regional finalists are going to come together for the technical skill evaluation round, which will be happening in these 5 cities, as you see on the screen and on the map. So there will be 12 regional finalists into 8 regions that we consider in L'Oreal. all these 12 finalists will be coming in any of these 5 cities and competing with each other for the technical skill evaluation round. So what is that the team has here for them in the kitty? So first of all, they're going to compete in the competition. As I told you, we will be providing the model. You will be doing the consultation and creating one more transformation on the model given. Second, we are going to create content for the digital platform, which is most important part of the journey. The third is the felicitation. So what is that we are going to see in the felicitation? All these regional finalists are going to be awarded a certificate, a framed certificate, saying that they have been a participant or they have been contested in IHA. All these contestants are going to get a master class either with our international or with our national artist. Along with that, they are also going to get a complete toolkit which includes the new generation SteamPod 3.0 as well. A complete toolkit for them to carry once the regional competition is completed. This is not all. So from this regional round, our jury team will be selecting the best winners. So these regional winners are going to come together and compete across the country. They are going to come together and compete for the final round. So this is going to be the biggest format, that grand set format that we have created ever. And that what is that we have here? First of all, we are going to come with a new dynamics. This particular IHA is going to be more like a reality show. So here we are going to give the team a creative mentor who will be assisting them during the finale journey to create the best look, which is a fusion of online and offline world. Second, the celebrity judge is going to throw up the challenge, basis on which the team is going to work along with the creative mentor to create the best look. Okay? Once the best look is created, of course, the jury is going to score the look. Along with that, these looks are going to be available for the consumers voting. So the consumer voting and the jury scoring put together is going to be the one who is going to be awarded the winner. So what is that the winner of IHA 2023 going to get? First, winner is going to get the coveted color trophy or IHA trophy. Not only that, he or she will be getting an opportunity to work on a digital shoot partnered with a very famous fashion magazine. Not only along with that, we also ensure that you are going to get 1 lakh and above worth of education to upgrade your skills. Okay? So this is all, is it? No. This particular challenge is going to be a big challenge. As I told you before, it is going to be like a reality show. Okay? So how are we going to do that? For the first time ever, this particular IHA competition is going to be aired on a OTT platform. Here, this particular episode, this particular challenge is going to be aired in 5 different episodes. So where you're going to, the final round, which is going to be worked with the mentor, with the mentorship program, this is going to be aired on the OTT platform in 5 different episodes. Just like any other reality shows that you have watched in sort of competitions. Okay? This is one of the platform that has been created to ensure that the creativity of the hairdresser is not only limited within the salon industry, but also reached out to the end consumer as well. The end consumer also knows what is the artistry that the hairdresser holds in his or her hands. Of course, this particular competition, the finale is not just going to be ended. The finale is also going to be live on this OTT platform as well. So for the more information about IHA, you are going to see the details coming to you very soon from our representatives. For you to have a clear understanding about the time frame of this IHA, so the entries are going to begin from the first week of September, and close by 30th of September. The regional round will be happening somewhere between mid of October and end between the regional finalists will be selected by mid of October, and the regional round or the regional technical skill competition will be happening somewhere between November to December. As I told you before, the creative mentorship program, this particular program is going to happen in the month of December, and the final finale is going to be aired in the first quarter of 2024, and that is between Jan to March of 2024. So that's about IHA. For more information, please stay tuned, and also don't forget to reach out to your L'Oreal representatives and educators to have more information about the IHA. So here I stop with the IHA presentation. To continue with iNOA, I would like to call Venkatesh on the stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hope everyone are doing good. And first of all, I would like to thank Santosh Shah for sharing the beautiful information about IHA, because IHA is a dream of every hairdresser like me, right? And I'm Venkatesh. I'm technical educator for L'Oreal, and today I will be demonstrating deposition, color deposition. End of the day, if you want to achieve any hair color, deposition will take place very important role. Like sometimes customer come with already blonde hair, or sometimes we do pre-lighting services. On those cases, we do apply the color in form of deposition. So for that, today we are discussing about color deposition. For that, now I would like to have my doll head on my stage. Thank you so much. And now you guys can see my beautiful dolly queen head, and she is having nice blonde hair color, and she is having regrowth of almost 3 inches. Now she is looking for nice color deposition, which she doesn't want to go for any pre-lightening or color global color. She would just want to go for only color deposition. So for that, when you look at her hair, she is having nice yellowish undercoat, and somewhere I can see copper undercoat, which we don't want to see. Even customer doesn't want to see the undercoat, and she is expecting very nice blonde hair color with gold. So for that, what we do, we mix 7.13 and 8.3 mid length with 20 volume, and on the roots we have applied 5.3 with 20 volume, equal ratio of 1:1. And before apply the color, so make sure everyone should use metal DX pre-care treatment, right? So first what we do, first we'll take section by section and we do apply metal DX treatment on the mid length. Make sure while applying metal DX pre-care treatment, maintain the distance of minimum 10 to 12 inches. Like that, once you spray this product, and make sure emulsify the product. So like you have to complete the hair, and now we'll start application. So for her, 2 neutral yellow undertone and 2 neutral copper undertone, I have chosen 7.13 half. You can see 7.13 half, and I have chosen 8.3 half. It's equal mixing ratio of 20 volume, and already I have mixed and keep it ready. So now what I do, I'll take section by sections and I'll apply on the hair. So for make sure while taking the sections, you should take very thin and fine sections to penetrate the product all over the hair. So now I have taken very thin fine section, and I am taking applying and on the hair. So after while applying, make sure don't take too much of product, because product may drip on the body. So for that, make sure you have to emulsify properly. And while applying the color, make sure gently handle the customer and hair also as well. Okay, apply and just keep it naturally, and take section by sections like that, and don't go towards the roots, because still we need to refresh the roots. So first we'll apply mid length, quickly emulsify, keep it neatly, and just leave it like that. And when we talk about deposition will take place very important role while achieving any hair color, because and most of the customer will come to your salon with the blonde hair, right? Yes, already pre-lightening will be done, or customer come with the blonde hair. On those cases, we need to deposit the hair color. So on those cases, every time global color will not be the option and pre-lightening will not be the option. So option will be color refresh. So for color refresh, what we do? On length, we do apply as per what we required, as per the undercoat achieved. So for my dolly head, I have chosen 7.13 and 8.3. Reason why? Because I can see yellow undercoat on my hair, yellow undercoat on customer hair, which customer doesn't want to see, and she wants to see nice blonde hair color without having any patch results. So for that, I have chosen 8.13 and 7.3. So 8.13, 0.1 which will neutralize copper undertone, which is already present in the undertone, and gold will maintain the lightness, right? So for that, make sure you guys have to take very thin fine sections for application. Okay, start from the just below the roots. Don't apply product on the roots. You just leave 1 to 1.5 inches of roots, and you do emulsify the color throughout the tips. And hope you guys can see a neat application, and make sure hair should not be messy and customer's face should not be colored. You guys have to maintain hygiene. So almost I am done with the application. I have left out with one more section. Okay, nicely emulsify, and don't, make sure don't leave the patches. Okay, I'm done with my application. I have left out with only one application. So make sure leave 1 to 1.5 inches of thick section, and you just apply mid length. So now we are done with the length. Still, we need to apply our color on the roots. So for that, what you guys can do? So as per the hair, as per the customer requirement, as much as possible, please to maintain natural. So for that, we have used 5.3 on the roots along with the 20 volume with the equal with the mixing ratio of 1:1.5. I think hope you guys are enjoyed with the application. Now I would like to call Chandrika on stage. I'll show you the live demonstration. Okay, now you can see the Chandrika on stage. So already we have done with the hair color, the same formula which I have used for her. When she come to here, she is having almost 6 inches of growth. Okay, she don't want to go for complete global color. She wants to go for only color refresh. So for that, what we did 5.3 global color on the roots, and we have given some placements to enhance the highlights. And for length, I have used same 8.13 along with the 7.3 with 20 volume. Okay, so then we use 1:1 mixing ratio, and we applied on the mid length. So after application, we kept for 25 minutes. We kept for 20 minutes for the color deposition and color process. And you guys can see on back also. I would like to show on the back. Can you please turn around? So now you guys can see the color which is naturally blended from roots to till the tips. Okay, you can see very nice a lighter blonde color without having any copper and yellow. And also towards the roots you can see a very nice lighter hair, and also having very nice placed hair color, lighter hair color, right? I think hope you like these colors. Okay, and you can see the complete transformation, right? So now I would like to call Aishwarya on stage to demonstrate one more color. Thank you so much.
Hello all, I am here again to quickly explain you about a pre-done look which I have already done, so that will help you to create another look of this trend. Okay, so for that I would like to quickly have Yachi on stage, please. Yeah, so So you can see here a pre-done look I have done yesterday on Yachi. So for her look, what I have done is, first I have done the global with iNOA 5.18 with 30 volume on the lens and 20 volume on the roots. After that I have done the pre-lightening and lifted the hair to 7 level, which is yellow orange undercoat. Once I have achieved the undercoat, after that I have deposited 7.13 from iNOA with 20 volume for the pre-lightened part. So you can see the nice lighter color on Yachi's hair, which is enhancing her features as well. So we have done little placement especially in the front area, which is like diagonal forward, to create some face framing and contouring for her, and also a very lighter blended with the global color you can see on Yachi's hair. Okay, so this is the other look, which please try, take the color like whatever I have explained you, like 5.18 global and then pre-lighten and then deposited with 7.13 with 20 volume. Yeah, so now it's time to present all of the look of the show today. So I would like to have all the models on the stage, please. Yes, so from this 1 hour, what all we have just discussed with you all, what all we have explained to you all. So this is the final result you can see. So yes, I think that the session was really helpful for all of you, and thank you for patiently watching us whatever we are explaining, and also giving the support on education and showing all of your interest. So please save the video, and if you want to try during your in your salon, if you can practice also, watch it step by step, you can pause and play and then try it. Take a picture, use your Instagram to share it to your client as well. So thank you so much for watching the live today. So very quickly, very soon we will come back with the another show. So till that, stay tuned. Thank you.
Who am I? I am a pro. I breathe pro, I live pro, even my heart beats pro. I am obsessed. Precision nestled in my every skilled gesture, a relentless search for perfection. I push the boundaries of science for you. Follow me into the augmented world of hair tech, where unexplored territories meet artificial intelligence, where I engineer solutions with actives yet to be mastered. Here I search, I find, I test, I learn, until I succeed. I am the mirror of your fantasies. I see you beyond beauty. I hear you, I push you, I elevate you. I solve the impossible for you. Every time we meet, beginning, let me reveal your future self. Welcome to the world of L'Oréal Professionnel.